Hello, hi Esoterica viewers. Today I'm going to be doing a reading about what makes you attractive. This is general timeless reading for whenever you find it. Take only what resonates with you. Group 1, Group 2, Group 3, Group 4. Hello Group 1, you chose the Neoteric Feminine Tarot by Wyspell. I set the intention for group number 1 to know what makes them attractive so that they can use this information to attract whatever it is that they want in this life. So starting with our card number 1, this is your inner charm. The Page of Wands is adventure, excitement, fresh ideas, cheerfulness, energy, fearlessness, extroversion. The Page of Wands represents sparks of creativity, inspiration, and energy. This is your authentic self that makes you magnetic to others, and you are definitely an adventurer. You're definitely energetic. You're definitely full of energy, creative, risk-taking maybe. Absolutely, group number 1, you are a fun person, and that is very charming. Everybody wants to hang out with somebody who's fun and interesting, and that is you. So group number 1, in card 2, this is your outer radiance, and it is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. And this is your perception of what you might be radiating, which is insecurity, maybe a little selfish, jealous, unreliable, maybe stressed, anxious. And this card coming up reversed is probably reminding you that you need to tend to your inner self and maybe be gentle with yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. I'm sure you're not any of that. We all have moments in our life where we don't feel our best, so we'll figure out how to tend to this and see what other qualities that you have. In card number 3, this is your energy of attraction, and you have the 8 of Pentacles reversed. And again, this is just your perception of yourself. Nobody else is thinking this. The 8 of Pentacles reversed. Lack of quality, rush job, bad reputation, lack of motivation, lazy, mediocre, impatient, maybe a little neglectful. You are really beating yourself up, group number 1. I'm sure that's not true at all. Let's see card number 4. Your unconscious magnetism, the unconscious qualities which add to your overall charm. And it's the 9 of Cups reversed. Unhappy. Okay, so the 9 of Cups upright is fulfillment of happiness. So this is disappointed. It's arrogance. It's unhappiness. We're going to have to pull oracle cards, I think, for you, group number 1. That's just unconsciously. So in your unconscious thoughts, you are thinking a lot of unfortunate negative things about yourself. But you have really good qualities. You have a lot of energy, and you can clean this up really easy. It's just your thinking. Your conscious magnetism is the Hermit. That's a major arcana card. The Hermit is self-reflection, introspection, contemplation, maybe solitude, wanting peace, finding peace. You're currently contemplating that you need to be alone. Don't be afraid to take this chance to reflect, as it could help you clear your mind of all the clutter that comes with everyday life. And that's definitely all of this energy. So it's really in your thoughts, in your head, that you are a little cluttered for sure. And your outer radiance, your energy of attraction, and your unconscious magnetism. You're giving off unhappiness vibes, and these are really great cards, upright. So this tells me that within you, you are also the Queen of Pentacles. You also have the stability of the 8 of Pentacles, and you also have the joy and happiness, potentially, of the 9 of Cups. Group number 1, when you go in and you do some inner work, that's what the Hermit's asking you to do. It's asking you to do a lot of self-reflection. And you're probably going through something that's kind of turned this part of your attractiveness, your magnetism, a little upside down and a little chaotic. But you definitely have the energy and the willpower to get your life back on track and be the happy, wonderful, joyous individual that you are, to be stable here with the Eight of Pentacles and abundant, and to be the Queen of Pentacles, very abundant, very stable. Let's get some more information. I'm going to pull cards from the Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. Oh, wedding. This situation involves marriage. Okay, you drew this card because of an upcoming wedding, your own or someone else's. It comes to you because marriage plays a role in the answer to your question. For some people, this card could be a validation that you will get married and asks you to keep the faith and continue enjoying your life without worry about your future marital status. For others, this card signals that you'll meet a significant other at an upcoming wedding or experience something there that will lead to new romance for you. It can also represent your parents' marriage and the way it affected your feelings and beliefs about relationships. In a few cases, this card asks you to look at your present and past marriages and review your feelings with the intention of healing your heart and your relationship. Maybe not your personal marriages, but your ideas of marriage as you've witnessed it from your parents, from family, from even friends who have marriages. Perhaps it's time to enlist a marital counselor to help you both sort out how you feel, and sometimes this card can signal the end of a marriage, in which case the angels support everyone involved as you come to an understanding about the experience and renew your heart's willingness to love. Wow, group number one, that's a big thing, but it could explain this chaos and the need for self-reflection. You are happy, abundant person at your core. It is what makes you attractive, plus your adventurous energy. Remind yourself of who you really are, and that's what the Hermit is asking you to do. I don't know if you were in a marriage yourself and things went sideways, or a relationship, a serious relationship. Maybe remind yourself why you fell in love with that person. Maybe that's what this self reflection is. Ultimately, it's going to be you taking a moment for yourself to find clarity again. You've become disconnected from who you really are. You're a very successful, stable, happy individual. You have a lot of energy still going, a lot of energy, a lot of adventure. You want to get out there and adventure. And whatever this means for you, again, this is a general timeless reading. Take only what resonates with you. Meditation, self reflection. That's going to be your answer for finding yourself again and being the attractive, magnetic person that you are, to attract new love, maybe, or to reignite this love. You just got a little lost, probably because life can be chaotic and it's hard enough to be successful on your own in this life. But when you're doing it with another partner and your success and their success, you bring your abundance together, and whatever that means for you, it can be a challenge to balance out every person's contributions and to give more value beyond just money, beyond effort. You come together in a relationship with love, with your heart, and you have a beautiful, wonderful heart. Group number one. You just have to find your way back to who you really are. And that's going to be meditation, reconnection with yourself. Remember who you were before you maybe even got into a relationship. And if you're not in a relationship and you're single and you are looking for that person and these qualities got a little skewed and reversed, it's really about you also. Clarity, taking time, and rediscover your stability, abundance, where that comes from for you, and finding your joy again. What in this life makes you happy? And that is ultimately going to bring you the most happiness, the most joy, is to follow your inner happiness. That should always be your compass, is following your heart, following your joy. That absolutely makes you irresistible, is when anybody who's following their happiness and in that moment of joy, incredibly irresistible. I wish you the very best, group number 1, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye for now. Hello, group number 2. You chose the Witchling Academy Tarot by Pamela Chen, illustrated by Mindy Zhang. One more. There we go. I set the intention for group number 2 to know what makes them so irresistible and reveals their secret weapon for attracting success in all areas of their life. This is a general timeless reading for whenever you find it. Card number 1. This is your inner charm, your authentic self that makes you magnetic to others. And you have the 5 of Swords. That is an interesting choice. The 5 of Swords. You're in a conflict or disagreement with others, which is causing tons of tension and stress. You feel as if everyone is fighting against you. You might be able to win this round, but at what cost to your friendships? Try to work it out and end this battle nicely instead of by force and attack. Learn to speak your truth, but remember to compromise. Solve your situation with your mind, not your emotions. So this is interesting because your inner charm has already this fighting personality. Do you like to get into fights and argue, group number 2? Let's see what else we have. In position 2, card number 2, your outer radiance. And this is your energetic presence and how it captivates those around you. And it's the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles can be a sign of new beginnings to a creative project that will bring in opportunities regarding money, wealth, material possessions, or physical health. You are beginning to manifest your dreams into reality. Make a plan and hop to it, as this will lead you to your goal. Plant the seeds and start planning your manifestation garden. Well, that's really interesting. As your outer radiance, this is your perception of who you are. And you are giving off this energy that you can help others to start their new opportunities, or you give off this energy of monetary opportunity, helping others achieve success. That's very interesting. Like you could be working in the financial sector, maybe an investor or someone like that. Okay, in position 3, your energy of attraction, and you have the Magician, and that is a really powerful card, group number 2. The Magician, a major arcana card. Okay, this is your perception of yourself as your outer radiance, and you are emanating that you have all of the magic flowing in you, the tools that you need to accomplish goals. It says now is the time to take action. Move forward with your inspiration and ideas. Take them to the next level. If you can dream it and believe it, then you can achieve it. And that is your core belief, your energy of attraction. That is very attractive energy. I kind of see you as this person who is financial investor consultant. And this, going back, I'm still curious about this 5 of Swords as your inner charm. Maybe it's you're willing to fight for others. You're willing to fight for yourself in these areas of helping other people achieve wealth, helping yourself achieve wealth. And these are only your perceptions of yourself. Okay, so you feel that your inner charm right here is a little bit, I'm going to fight for what I believe in. And in your outer radiance, you are giving off these vibes that you're already educated and skilled in manifesting whatever it is that you desire. And you're also radiating this energy of abundance that you can plan it, create it. You know, you definitely have the skill to do that. Moving on to position 4. This is your unconscious magnetism. And you have the Page of Cups. New and creative ideas are splashing into your life. Daydream and stay curious. Just make sure that you follow this creative trail and take action, even if it seems out of reach. Anything is possible if you put your heart into it. The Page of Cups cups are your emotions. It's also here as the page, it's creativity, it's daydreaming. This is daydreaming of being happy. And this is your energy of attraction. People are drawn to you because you are always daydreaming about happiness and how to achieve it. And that's very interesting. That would absolutely make you very attractive. And finally, your conscious magnetism. This is our last position, card number 5, Page of Swords. May soar into your life if you are exploring a new way of thinking or a new idea. You hunger for knowledge, and you love it when you have something new to study. The beginning is always exciting, but remember to follow through. Let your enthusiasm for the idea take you to the finish line. The Page of Swords as your conscious magnetism, really smart, really knowledgeable, is always wanting to learn more though. And that's absolutely wonderful and would absolutely make you very attractive. Group number 2. You have a lot of these wonderful qualities that absolutely would draw anybody to you. Everybody wants to know how you are dreaming this amazing life into your reality. That's going to make you absolutely attractive. This 5 of Swords in position 1, your inner charm. Is a little feisty. It's just very feisty. And this could keep some people away, but then that's okay because those people aren't meant to work with someone like you or be with someone like you. This could be, again, attracting irresistibility, magnetism. This is how you uniquely perceive and project yourself out into the world and how others might perceive you when you give off all of these kind of energies. And stay true to yourself. Stay feisty. You know, this life needs people like you who are willing to fight for your dreams and fight for their dreams if you're in a position to be of service to others in that capacity. But absolutely fun. Group number 2. Wow, I wish you the most success. You already have everything that you need, especially with the Magician card. You have all of the skills, the talent to make all of your dreams reality. And I know the pages, they're young. So you're young or young at heart, and you have a lot of time and ability to make everything that you want successful. And it's going to make you so attractive, attracting success, attracting opportunities, attracting partners, romantic partners. Just keep being you, but maybe also be aware that this 5 of Swords energy, it's definitely not going to be for everybody. And that's okay because those people are not going to be your truest match. You don't need to change for anybody. This is who you uniquely are. I mean, it's really incredible. You're very irresistible. Absolutely fiery charm. I just want to pull an additional card for more information. I'm going to do Oracle cards from the Romance Angels from Doreen Virtue. Oh. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Wow, that's really interesting. You have a lot going on for you, group number 2. But let your friends help you is a beautiful message. Let's see what it says. Ask for and accept support from others. The Romance Angels are helping you via other people to the degree that you'll allow the assistance to occur. This card indicates that you need to be more willing to ask for guidance, especially within the context of your love life. For instance, discuss your feelings, hopes, and dreams. Then allow others to help you. Perhaps they'll offer support, give advice, and even know of a potential partner among their acquaintances. This card is a signal that you'd benefit from spending quality time with your friends. If you're currently in a relationship, you'll get renewed enthusiasm by having regular outings with good friends. If you're single, then spending time with these special people will get you out of the house and bring in fresh energy. Your friends may also introduce you to a wonderful romantic partner. Wow. Maybe meeting the perfect person for you requires a little bit of help. I don't know if this is something that you were looking to do, but you're pretty irresistible. You've got a lot of really wonderful qualities, and maybe this one inner charm with the 5 of Swords needs a little help to actually find the best person for you. And you know who's going to know that? Your friends. So thank you, group number 3. And I hope that you have a lot of fun. Go out and have some fun. Go out and have some fun and be awesome. You have a lot of really wonderful qualities. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye for now. Hello, group number 3. You chose the Light Seers Tarot from Chris Ann. I set the intention for group number 3 to know what makes them irresistible and their secret weapon for success in all areas of their life. This is a general timeless reading, so only take what resonates with you. Starting with card number 1, and you have the Wheel. This is a major arcana card. You have another one here. Card number 1, your inner charm. And the Wheel, this is your perception of what you think your inner charmingness is. Changes, fate, destiny, a lucky break, cycling up through karmic lessons, the chaos of creation, a turning point, serendipitous. You are serendipitous, group number 3. Get ready, sweet soul, for the wheel is about to gift you divine blessings. Synchronicity is afoot, so look for wonderful new opportunities to propel your life ahead. Be prepared for fortuitous meetings or a fork in the path that will change everything for the better. If you're open to spotting opportunity, it's yours for the taking. Just follow the breadcrumbs of serendipity and fate toward your happy ending. Remember that the wheel is always spinning and that things are never the same as they were before. Learn to enjoy this constant regeneration and know that with every spin, we have the chance to cycle upward toward our own expansion and enlightenment. Trying to control the outcome of the Wheel of Fortune would prove to be impossible, so don't even bother. Grab your lucky dice and see the spinning of the wheel for what it really is. All the beauty of a lifetime of experience waiting to spring forth and be lived. And that is the beautiful inner charm that you hold, group number 3. In position 2, your outer radiance, and you have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, she's highly astute, intellectual, honest. She watches calmly over her kingdom. Graceful and logical, her wisdom is framed in truth and proof, and she avoids the gossip of fluff that others may want to hear. She asks you to be honest in your relationships, direct in your speech, and witty if you want to be, but above all, to bring your clear-headed, unbiased reasoning to the table. Sometimes this communication style can come across as cold or cutting. So if you are having trouble communicating something that is difficult for another person to hear, know that you can always dip your toe into the cup of empathy and compassion to help with your delivery. Sharp analysis and careful consideration are always intelligent moves, as is being able to clearly connect with others in a way that is easily accepted and understood. A clear heart and clear mind will allow you to speak your truth always. So the Queen of Swords, she says, I speak with wisdom and clarity. And that is your outer radiance. That is what you perceive yourself to be doing as what makes you irresistible. Is that you're staying true to yourself, true to your beliefs, and you're honest. Maybe brutally honest sometimes, but at least you're aware of it. In position 3, this is your energy of attraction, the energy that you radiate that attracts specific individuals and creates powerful connections. Your energy of attraction is the 9 of Wands. Don't give up now, you're almost there as you round the corner toward success. Something may surface that threatens your feelings and security and achievement. It's important to remember how far you've come. Don't see this minor deceleration as a symbol of failure. Step into your resilient last stand, one final push to complete this task, and tomorrow, stunning light, you can rest. That's beautiful. I push beyond my own perceived limitations and I remain open and trusting as I do. That is the energy of the 9 of Wands. That is your perception of yourself. You're just persistent. 9 of Wands is the final push before completion of a project. And your energy of attraction is that you bring in this 9 of Wands energy. You bring completion to people, to circumstances, stability maybe. The Hermit in position 4, this is your unconscious magnetism. So you may not be aware that you also have this qualities of the Hermit. The Hermit is inner reflection, meditation, contemplation, soul searching, inner wisdom, spiritual mentor, finding your guide within, taking time away from the chaos of a busy life. This is your unconscious magnetism for others. And you don't even know that you're giving off this mentor kind of energy, but now you do. In position 5, your conscious magnetism, your conscious efforts that contribute to your overall irresistibility. And you have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups gives off this energy of missed opportunities, maybe a little frustration, maybe a little boredom, not appreciating what you have, apathy, stability, introspection. So the Four of Cups is very stable, happily stable. They kind of have it all, but they have it all and they're a little blasé about it. And this is the energy that you are consciously giving out, that you are so stable that you're bored in life. And somehow that is very attractive, along with unconsciously you're a seeker. You're a seeker of truth, of awakening, of spiritual seeker. And the Hermit is about self-reflection. But you also have this energy. You're very smart, group number 3, very intellectual. And you have this fire energy that comes in, and people are attracted to you because you have this confidence of intelligence. You have stability that they can see. They can see that you are comfortable, that you are well off enough to the point that you're almost bored and you can do this life in your sleep. Your inner charm is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is your perception of, these are all your feelings about how you feel about yourself. So your inner charm as the Wheel of Fortune, serendipity. You're kind of like, when it meeting you, it feels like destiny. In your outer radiance, what you think that you're reflecting and radiating out, your energetic presence, and how it captivates those around you is your intellect as the Queen of Swords. In position 3, your energy of attraction, and it's interesting that you have a Wands card. The 9 of Wands is all about that fiery spark and energy, and the 9 is the end of a cycle. So not only are you coming in with this energy of it's perfect timing, it's destiny to meet or to be attracted to you, is kind of this energy that you give off. So you must be really popular. Group number 3. In position 4, you have the Hermit, and this is your unconscious magnetism. And unconsciously, you are this seeker, self-reflecting, meditating, light seeker, light worker. And that is attractive on this whole other level that maybe you didn't know, but it is, and it's there, and it's like this undercurrent of all of this confidence that you're radiating out. Your conscious magnetism is stability with the Four of Cups, that you're perfectly fine, you're perfectly happy in life. Everything is roses for you, and it just keeps coming. And that's what's going to make everybody want to know you, to be in your life, to have you in their life. I don't know if this answers your question about irresistibility, because you seem to have it all. But I thought I'd pull an oracle card for you from True Love Oracle from Belinda Grace. Oh, the Sacred Woman. That is absolutely fitting. I can just feel it. There is a wild power and sacred divinity that must be respected by both women and men. The Native American Indian legend of White Buffalo Calf Woman is closely connected to the concept of the divine feminine, although it is more extreme than real life. Her story does send an important message. In the legend, White Buffalo Calf Woman annihilates a man who thinks he can simply embrace her and claim her like a piece of property. The man who senses her divinity and wild power is spared the same fate because she can see that even though he holds his bow and arrow up to her in fear, he respects her power. On returning to his tribe, the surviving warrior does as she requested and organizes a feast to celebrate her impending arrival. In return, she teaches the tribe sacred rituals and bestows important forms of abundance upon them. White buffalo calf woman brings an important reminder to us today about the potentially destructive forces that are available when the feminine is treated as trivial. In modern life, this applies to both men and women, meaning that women must be prepared to value themselves and act upon this if they want to be respected by their male counterparts. White buffalo calf woman did not play games, make idle threats, or pretend to be something she was not. She did not compromise herself or her integrity for mere physical security or a life that was less than fulfilling. And by annihilating the disrespectful warrior, she made it clear to all others that her power was not to be doubted. In modern life, this is played out in a way a woman treats herself and allows herself to be treated. When a woman truly respects herself and acts upon her feelings, men will naturally respect her or leave her alone. When you call White Buffalo Calf Woman into your life, she will help you do away with self-sabotaging behavior and help you to have the courage to do what you know you need to do. Wow. Group number 3, you definitely have this energy of the sacred woman, especially on this quest as the hermit. Very intelligent, very serendipitous, the energy to complete or help others even complete whatever it is that they need to have the same stability that you already have. Incredible reading and wonderful, beautiful energy. Group number 3. Thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you, and I will see you in my next video. Until then, bye for now. Hello, group number 4. You chose the Adventure Tarot by Elizabeth Sue and artwork by Chen. I set the intention for group number 4 to know exactly what makes them irresistible and know their secret weapon for attracting success in all areas of their life. This is a general timeless reading. Take only what resonates with you. I'm starting with card number 1. This is your inner charm. It's your authentic self that makes you magnetic to others. And these are only your perceptions of what you feel that these cards represent. So your inner charm, the 5 of Pentacles, says, sometimes limitations are a good thing. I know it can be super annoying not to be able to be everything everywhere all at once, but limitations can be a godsend. It's the universe's way of swooping in when we're having trouble saying no on our own. And thank goodness for that, because being pulled in all directions is draining. As the member of the Pentacle suit, this card speaks to limitations of the physical realm, such as the need to budget, pick a home base, commit to a job, take a sick day, that sort of thing. This card depicts a classic rainy day. A woman looks out the window at the 5 Pentacles, thinking about how much it sucks that the rain messed up her plans. At the same time, she could really use a day to chill, and there's relief knowing Mother Nature made the decision for her. The 5 of Pentacles shows up to anchor us, to narrow down the options, to offer a sense of rootedness. It's time to surrender to what is. You may not be happy about it, but surrender is oftentimes more about accepting discomfort than feeling good about something that's out of your control. Well, that's really interesting. So, as your inner charm, your authentic self sometimes needs help to say no or to have a decision made for you by other forces, unforeseen forces that you can't plan for. So, surrender is something that you might need to work on and to not let yourself be pulled in so many directions. Card number 2, your outer radiance. This is your energetic presence and how it captivates those around you. And you have the 5 of Cups. I'm laughing because the 5 of Cups is kind of a funny card to be as your outer radiance, but it is part of your charm. People aren't trying to suck on purpose, but boy, does it feel like it sometimes. When emotions are high, it's natural to go into defensive mode because it's so obvious that we are right. But is it really worth playing the blame game? Most of the time, what's underneath all of the hurt is a desire to be witnessed. The 5 of Cups gives us an opportunity to acknowledge our feelings, represented by the 3 overturned cups, while being open to another's perspective, represented by the 2 cups standing upright. This is not a time for problem solving, because not all problems need a solution. Sometimes it's as simple as acknowledging that two realities can exist at the same time. A mutual respect in the face of disagreement, and let's be honest, maybe there's some merit to the feedback you're receiving. This card brings with it a lot of tenderness because even if it's true, that still doesn't mean you are a terrible human. None of us are perfect. Be kind to yourself. There's always room for repair. Okay, so in the Five of Cups, position 2, Outer Radiance, you might be a little stuck thinking about something. That's 3 overturned cups, so it's a little unhappy, but then there's happiness right behind you if you just turn around. So let's continue and see if we can get more information. Card number 3, your energy of attraction. What energy are you radiating that attracts specific individuals and creates powerful connections? And you have the 7 of Cups. More cups. That's great. It's feelings. Cups are feelings. 7 of Cups. Choices can signal freedom. They can also be seriously overwhelming. The 7 of Cups speaks to those big personal decisions that only we know the answer to. Yuck. The pressure. These are the moments when we're scrambling for someone to just tell us what to do. I'm right there with you, but always looking outside ourselves for the answer is not a very empowering way to live. The gift of the 7 of Cups is an opportunity to develop trust in yourself. I know how unsettling this can feel if you haven't spent a lot of time in spaces where your emotions were validated. But here's the thing, there is no one right way to do life. You're simply making the best decision you can given the information available to you. Now is the time to rinse your mind of other people's voices so you can hear the knowings of your heart. Sit by a river, plop down in the woods, ask for guidance from a higher power of your own understanding. Notice the emotions that arise. It's okay if you don't know how all the pieces fit together yet. Get curious about how something lands in your body and let that felt sense be enough for now. So, your energy of attraction is this inner knowing and releasing of outside advice. Okay, that's cool. I kind of like it. Okay, in card 4, this is your unconscious magnetism, what your unconscious qualities, which add to your overall charm, and it's the 4 of Pentacles. The 4 of Pentacles. It's tragic. We can't hold on to people and things and places and experiences forever. The 4 of Pentacles speaks to the idea of impermanence, which IMO is one of the hardest lessons of human existence. Pentacles speaks to the idea of impermanence, which is one of the hardest lessons of human existence. Letting go can feel brutal, like a part of you is dying. The simple act of getting rid of clothes can unearth all sorts of baggage, old memories, guilt, what ifs, money, trauma, the passage of time. There's grief in saying goodbye, a confrontation with your own mortality. That's a big reason why we hoard. We don't want to deal with all these intense emotions. But when we stuff our lives full of crap, we suffocate. We have trouble moving on. We prevent ourselves from growing into who we're meant to be. Here we see a backpack that is so full, the pentacles are falling out, symbolizing how you gotta get rid of the old to make room for the new. Let the 4 of Pentacles help you. Marie Kondo the heck out of your life. Trust me, it may suck at first, but damn, it is liberating. Knowing that when all is said and done, what you're left with is what matters most. Wow. Group number 4, the 4 of Pentacles. It is about letting go and releasing the fear of scarcity. Okay, that's really powerful. As your unconscious magnetism, you are giving off this energy of let it go, just let it go. Position 5, your conscious magnetism is the Explorer of Swords. The Explorer of Swords is the popular girl in school who everyone is slightly terrified of. She commands the hallways like a goddess, turning heads with her gorgeous hair and glowing skin and stylish kicks. Her presence is polarizing. People either worship her or hate her, but the Explorer of Swords is a human with flaws and fears and dreams and gifts, just like the rest of us. No better or worse than the next person. This card brings to the forefront the fake hierarchies we create in our minds, believing someone is superior or inferior because of money, status, power, education, appearance, you name it. It is natural to judge, and actually an important survival skill. But if we're constantly shit talking other people, hey, no judgment, we start to internalize those same messages. The Explorer of Swords invites us to practice tolerance and tear down the pedestals to remember that we're all imperfect beings walking this path together. We'll vibe with some people and not with others. And if we can accept that even people who get under our skin are worthy of love and respect, then maybe we'll be more inclined to offer that same love and respect to ourselves when we feel inadequate. So the Explorer of Swords is the energy of tolerance and releasing hierarchies. Group number 4. This was kind of an important message, I feel like. Okay, so in the 5 of Pentacles, it's surrender is the energy, your inner charm, surrendering to life and not letting yourself be pulled in all the directions as your inner charm. In position 2, your outer radiance is this 5 of Cups, which is acknowledgement and releasing defensiveness. In position 3, your energy of attraction, and it's this 7 of Cups, which is inner knowing. It's releasing of outer advice that definitely does not serve you. Just trust your inner self. Trusting your inner self, that's absolutely going to make you very attractive, is knowing who you are at your core and your beliefs. In position 4, your unconscious magnetism, it's the 4 of Pentacles, and that's letting go and releasing this feeling of scarcity. So unconsciously, you have this energy of just release it, let it go. It doesn't serve you. And your conscious magnetism is this Explorer of Swords, which is tolerance. Tolerance and understanding about everyone and seeing beyond self-appointed positions of importance by anyone. That's a really powerful attitude to have about this life. And you're definitely a very confident individual. And I think you have a lot more figured out than you realize. Just for fun, I'm going to pull a oracle card for more information. I'm going to pull from the Romance Angels oracle cards from Doreen Virtue. Let's just see what we get. Oh, you popped out again. This card came twice, so it's definitely the one. Let me just fuss with this for a minute. Okay, make it all fit. That's so interesting. Yes, this is your soulmate. I am totally laughing because soulmates are frustrating in a good and bad way at the same time. Okay, here we go. Soulmate. You chose this card because you wonder if a certain person is your soulmate, and the answer is yes. As we all do, you have many soulmates, beings with whom you share a mystical soul connection and life path. Soulmates incarnate with the plan of coming together for mutual spiritual and personal growth. As you suspected, the person you're inquiring about is one of yours. That sense of familiarity and comfort you felt when you first met also indicates your soulmate bond. This card sometimes comes to those who ask, when will I meet my soulmate? Or will I ever meet my soulmate? As validation that this will occur many times, this is a person whom you already know. Although romantic sparks didn't fly at first, you'll have another opportunity to explore passion together. Group number 4, take only what resonates with you, but this really kind of does have the feels of a soulmate coming in or a soulmate relationship, whether it's starting or it's already begun and you're going through it. There is a lot of confusion when it comes to meeting your soulmate. Your soulmate is really your other half. And so they reflect back at you basically yourself. And that's what makes it the most challenging of relationships, because you don't really know how to act in order to get the relationship going or to attract them or to even know if they're the right one. But if they're your soulmate, you guys are destined for each other, and there's absolutely nothing that you can do wrong in order to have that soulmate relationship happen. If you're in each other's lives, it's about to happen. And your soulmate, it's funny because it's out of your control already at this point. It's something you've already planned before you came into this life together. So it's just going to happen. And even though you might be looking, oh, poor me, or something, there's absolutely nothing you've done wrong, because they're offering this other, I'm still there, You did nothing wrong. Don't worry about it. I don't know why I feel like I have to say that. The Seven of Cups is there's just all of these things usually that you want, and it's just letting it go. A lot of releasing. That's what soulmates will do, is they will have you releasing everything that doesn't serve you. You will change to become the best version of yourself. That is the point of a soulmate relationship, is to literally, almost like in a relationship with yourself, and the two of you are a match. You guys have this opportunity to be in a relationship that's just so free that you absolutely have to be your unique, real self, your honest self. And that's what's going to just make the relationship amazing. The more you that you can be, the more honest you can be, it just allows you to become the best version of yourself. They're magical relationships. They're the hardest relationships, but also they're so easy. It feels like breathing. And group number 4, I wish you the very best. Congratulations. You are on a journey of really finding yourself and releasing everything that doesn't serve you. And I promise that you, at your core, who you are, is the most attractive. You're already awesome. You're already perfect. You don't need to change to be something for anyone else. Just stay true to yourself. Stay true to you. And keep working on releasing everything to becoming the best version of yourself. Not only will you attract your soulmate, if you haven't already, but then you can attract and build the life that you really want to experience. Just keep being honestly you, because there's no one else like you. You're absolutely unique. And your soulmate, who is kind of like you but a different flavor, it's just gonna be magical. Your soulmate will give you that freedom to be who you are and become who you were always meant to be. So I wish you the very best, group number 4, and I will see you in my next video. Bye for now.